Hey y'all, good afternoon. It's your girl Key. Happy Friday. Today we touching on the levels of anxiety and its symptoms. So as y'all already know, I've been doing my research and giving y'all the definitions as well as through my own experiences. And this is how I'm delivering my messages to y'all because we all in this together. So, anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, and unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. So, this is the definition of it. Now, the psychological aspect of it is called anxiety disorder. This is a nervous disorder that is characterized by a state of excessive uneasiness and apprehension, typically with compulsive behavior or panic attacks. So let's jump in and chop it down a bit. Okay? Anxiety can be normal in stressful situations, such as public speaking or taking a test. So that's the norm aspect of anxiety. Now, when it becomes an indicator of underlying disease is when feelings become excessive, all consuming, and interfere with daily living. Now, I don't want to get too in depth with this topic. I don't want no one diagnosing themselves prematurely for lack of knowledge. I just want to give a quick breakdown of the symptoms. If you need more info, I will be launching an exclusively private channel on different topics, but will only be working offline to resolve them for you. Excuse me, to resolve them for you, like I'm doing with a couple of clients of mine. So this is just all food for thought. So here are the levels. There are actually 4 levels of anxiety. So the first level is mild anxiety. It can impact emotional, social, and professional functioning. Symptoms can present as social anxiety, such as being shy from childhood straight through adulthood. If not addressed, it can lead to maladaptive coping strategies or more severe mental conditions. So that's level 1. Level 2 is moderate anxiety. And this is pretty much the same symptoms as the mild, but are more frequent and persistent, like feeling more on edge, being unable to control the worrying, or being unable to relax several days or majority days of the week, but not every day. While moderate anxiety may be disruptive, it can still be managed. Okay, so that's the second level. The third level is severe anxiety, and this anxiety is intensely debilitating. And this could be a sign that you have an anxiety disorder, which puts you on a higher scale of distress and lower on functioning. And having severe anxiety symptoms co occur with major depression, leaving you with an increased heart rate, feelings of panic, and social withdrawal. Having this type of anxiety may turn you to alcohol and drugs as a means to cope with these symptoms. Okay, y'all? So, this is the third level. Now, the last level, which is the fourth level, is panic level anxiety or panic disorder. And this is characterized by frequent, reoccurring, or unexpected attacks. Symptoms can include rapid onset of extreme fear, heart palpitations, rapid breathing, nausea or dizziness, and fear of death. And they only usually last around 10 minutes. And the triggers vary from person to person, and they may be familiar or unknown. But, excuse me, but for the most part, um, these anxiety disorders, they affect people in different ways. There are a certain amount of anxiety that is normal, which I said earlier in the video, but it's one of the most common mental disorders with the world today. And it's okay because we all are in this together. We're not alone in this. And it can begin early in life with an average age of onset of 11 years old and may range from mildly uncomfortable symptoms to severe debilitating panic that can interfere with a person's ability to live normally. So, these levels of anxiety, it 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 can be influenced by personality, coping strategies, life experiences, and even gender. So, with all that being said, one thing for certain, two things for sure, and Google the meaning of that saying. One thing for certain, two things for sure. Google that. But however, you will be okay. You will be all right. All you need to do is just recognize the issues, work through them, get help from a trusted source, and I reiterate, trusted source, and know that you can conquer this and gain control back over your life. It's your life. Only you have the choice to change it and make you comfortable and happy. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed. We are all going through it. Know that you yourself did not do this to you. Something happened or someone did this to you. You just created the way you dealt with it because you lacked the knowledge you were forced to suppress it, helping you cope with it in a way that's not beneficial to you, just comfortable to you. I know this because this was me. The person I am now, excuse me, the person I now am is the same little girl I was then before I had what was done to me. I'm living proof, so like so many others, that if you learn and educate and become open minded, you have the power to change anything in your life as well as change others. Okay? So, guys, while this topic is useful, remember knowledge is key, but this is a very sensitive issue. So, this is why I will be doing a quick announcement video for those interested. Okay? And a quick note to self, being called different or weird and so on is a sign of your uniqueness. And that just shows those not willing to change that they are intimidated by you in one way or another, which is truly sad because we all have the same power. They are just not willing to believe in themselves, which is okay for now, I guess, if that's how you want to live your life and that's how you want to maneuver through life and you feel like it's going to benefit you in the long run, try it out and see how it works for you. But anyway, I want y'all to stay tuned for my quick announcement. And let me just tell y'all, you can do anything you set your mind to because we are out here breaking chains, traditional beliefs, values, old behaviors, and even old ways of thinking, breaking through the control system, the government, false news, press, and so on, the devil BS. And we are not going out without a fight. You know what? Optimistic Key 333 has created her own video game. And you know what game she loves to play? Mortal Kombat. And she kicking ass for victory. Best believe it. So I'm going to leave y'all with this until my next video. Y'all remember that stupid ass saying that almost all of us have heard as a child? Children should be seen and not heard. First of all, I don't even know who made this up because it's a bunch of BS. It don't even make sense. It actually is both. Children should be seen and children should be heard. Let me tell you something. Whoever made this up got it wrong. And guess what? A closed mouth does not get fed. So y'all remember, we are not diamonds. We are rubies. And love yourself always. And remember, only you can change the outcome of your life. So stay tuned, y'all, for my little quick announcement. Love y'all. Later.
KO.